What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for popping into my review for the sixth installment in this franchise, Final Destination: Bloodlines. This time, the story is stretched to its limits. This film takes the premise of the original 5 films, which really was just the self-contained story in the first film, creating a series of people that go through the same experience of getting the premonitions. In this film, you do get that, but there's a twist to it and there's a spin on it. Did I find it original? Sure. Did I find it necessary? Absolutely not. They don't do anything special with this movie at all. It feels very straightforward, basic, what we've seen before, characters you don't care about that just feel like pieces to a puzzle. And honestly, this one was kind of slow-paced for most of it. The first half of it, I had a very hard time getting through. I thought that the opening of the movie, all these films open with the giant disaster. This film does as well, and I feel like it was stretched out about 10 minutes too long. They cut back to it throughout the film to give it relevance, but I just was like, okay. The CGI, the visual effects, all the green screen, whatever, looked terrible. None of it looked believable. They go up into this sky dome, which is a big, nice place you could have dinner in the sky, a restaurant in the sky, basically, and you got to take an elevator to get up there. But it doesn't matter, because that place is going to fall and blow up and things are going to happen. And guess what? That whole sequence, I feel like, was probably the worst sequence of the film. If you didn't have to worry about that character, maybe that the actual lead character of the film would have had a proper introduction, because that character comes in, it's extremely jarring, and I was just like, okay, what are we doing here? You finally find out and you get the pieces and you're like, okay, this is different, but at the same time, it's just too much. It is taking this franchise in just a really weird, bad direction. Some of the deaths, sure, they're entertaining. One, I think, is probably a franchise best. It happens in a backyard with a lawnmower, that's all I'll say. But there's other deaths that happen in the film, particularly in that opening scene, that I just didn't care for, didn't excite me at all. I didn't think none of the acting was any good, but you want to know what was good? The sound design. I saw this in a Cinemark XD auditorium, and the sound design is really good. When you hear just the smallest pin drops or the wind blows to knock something over, it's really well detailed, and I thought that the sound was probably one of the strongest parts of the film, other than a few entertaining scenes and one really cool death scene. The film is really forgettable, and I think it's the worst one of the franchise. I only really liked the first and second one. I tolerated the fifth one, but I didn't like 3 and 4, and I don't like 6 either. So I'm giving Final Destination: Bloodlines 1.5 out of 5 stars. It's got a few moments, and if you're a fan of the series, you can go to turn your brain off and it's completely watchable. But as a film, it just doesn't work, and it's really, really poorly put together. And that's my thoughts on Final Destination: Bloodlines. Guys, comment down below. Do you plan on seeing the film? What's your favorite film in the series? For me, it's got to be either 1 or 2. I don't know. I don't really love any of the films in the series. I just think that the first 2 they're okay for what they are, but they're not even great films to me. Regardless, that's where we're at with Final Destination: Bloodlines. Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for a bunch of reviews coming in the future, including Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, Lilo and Stitch live action, and the animated film in anticipation. And you can follow me on Twitter and/or X at RyanKing72. And that's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for The Final Destination: Bloodlines. And until next time, over and out.